a little bit later on today. One of the other lead members of the Dubliners was a man by the name of Mr. Ronnie Drew. And Ronnie Drew was a very colourful character. And one day he was being interviewed for a magazine and he called for a pint of Guinness, and the reporter was quite surprised that he was looking for Guinness at 10 o'clock in the morning. Where he turned around to the reporter and he said, "I love a pint of Guinness in the morning. It gets rid of the taste of toothpaste." These are the kind of guys that the Dubliners were. Now, Fairview Park on the right hand side is where the Dublin Port Tunnel runs underneath the city. Well, part of the tunnel, of course. It's one of the largest tunnels in the country. It's about 4 kilometres long. It runs from the Docklands area to the M50 Ring Road motorway, which runs around Dublin in a big horseshoe shape. And between the hours of 7 in the morning and 7 in the evening, there are no 40-foot vehicles allowed to drive through Dublin City unless they obtain special permission to do so. Now, coming up in a few moments on the right-hand side, this is a row of houses here on the right. Sorry guys, hello. Hello guys, down the back. Can you keep the volume down please? Thank you. Just here on the right, guys, is Marino Crescent. Number 15 Marino Crescent is where Bram Stoker was born, the author of Dracula. Now, Bram Stoker had a very slow start to his life. He was actually bedbound until the age of 7 because he had an unknown illness. He made a miraculous recovery at the age of 7. He then went to join school, and of course later on in his life he He met his wife-to-be, who was originally asked to marry Oscar Wilde, but she refused his advances, so she married Bram Stoker instead. There's also a magnificent piece of architecture in this part of the city, guys. It's one of the finest examples of neoclassical architecture that we have in Dublin today. And the building coming up on the left there, guys, that is Casino Marino. Just over there to the left, guys. Casino Marino means the small house by the sea. I know it looks small, but it actually has 3 different floors and 11 different rooms. I was built for James Caulfield. Young Willie, my bride, I can't help but wonder why that those that lie here, no, why did they die? Did they really believe that they answered the call? Did they really believe that this war would end more? When I'm all on the sorrow, the suffering, the pain, the killing and dying was all done in vain. Young Willie McBride, it all happened again, again and again and again and again. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? And did the band play the last post and chorus? And did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Oh, as I went home on a Monday night, as drunk could be, I saw a horse outside the door where my old horse should be. I called my wife and I said to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns that horse outside the door where my old horse should be? Aye, you're drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a lovely sow that me mother sent to me. Well, it's many a day I travel 100 miles or more, but a saddle on a sow, sure I never saw before. And as I came home on a Wednesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a pipe upon the chair where my own pipe should be. I called my wife and I said to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns that pipe upon the chair where my old pipe should be? Aye, you're drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a lovely tin whistle that me mother sent to me. Well, it's many a day I travel 100 miles or more, but tobacco in a tin whistle, sure I never saw before. And as I came home on a Friday night, as drunk could be, I saw a head upon the bed where my own head should be. I called my wife and I said to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns that head upon the bed where my own head should be? Aye, you're drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a baby boy that my mother sent to me. Well, it's many a day I travel 100 miles or more, but a baby boy with his whiskers on, sure I never saw before. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheels her wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, and alive-o, 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 crying cockles and mussels, and alive-o. She died of a fever and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost wheels her barrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, and alive-o, alive.
Det er fint nok. Jeg har nu fået det endnu, da. Det kommer an på, hvordan det igen. Ej, ikke for det mund her. Ja.
Drøm? Okay.
Hvad fanden er det for noget?
That's good.
Hvad er det der?
Thank you.
Lad være. Den har ikke givet godt.
Jeg kommer hjem og snakker ind. Ja, 2 dage allerede gået ind. Jeg gik også snakke engelsk til Rasmus. Jeg lige så prøvede at snakke med Zoe, og så begyndte jeg at snakke Rasmus. Så begyndte jeg bare at snakke engelsk, jeg havde snakket dansk videre. Ja.
Seven. You want spicy or barbecue?
Spicy.
You want anything on the burger?
Yes.
Double burger with bacon.
Hvad vil du?
Sorry.
Well, they like